Being together like this, others will start looking at us. Which is why even if we don't proclaim to anyone that we are going out, the word will probably spread. It will be publicly recognized. With a smile. She said all that with a worry-free smile. Oh boy, oh boy. When she smiles like that, I can't look directly at Fujibayashi anymore. Dude, I can't either. Feeling uncomfortable and embarrassed, I look at the campus building for no apparent reason. Through the windows, I can see several students who have finished their lunch merrily having a conversation. Just as Ryu mentioned, there are also people staring at us. The person has long hair. Fuck, dude. And a white ribbon tied in it. Kazaki-kun, what's the matter? Is somebody looking at us from the school building? Nah. Acting as calm as I can, I look at Fujibayashi. I was just thinking, it does seem like everyone's looking at us. You're right, it really does make me feel a little embarrassed. With her cheeks blushing just a little, Fujibayashi smiles and then drinks the box of orange juice she's holding. I turn the focus back to Q, who was in the school building. She can no longer be seen. Guess she left. Take a bite out of the curry that I'm holding. Even though I chew it pretty well, it's still pretty hard to swallow. I agree. After the day classes are over, the classroom goes through a storm of activity and then returns to its previous tranquility soon afterward. One after another, my classmates leave the room. Ryu is no longer in the classroom. That's because she's gone to the meeting for the Founders Festival and the new Students' Council that had just been elected. Tomoyo, right? I guess I should be waiting for Fujibayashi to come back and go home together, but right now, I deeply let out a sigh and grab my bag and leave the classroom. Dude. Oh boy, someone's gonna get heartbroken here. Someone has. Already walking heavily, I come to a complete halt. I stare in front of me. At the end of my vision, there's a single person who, like me, has stopped walking. Yo. Hey. Tried awkward greetings with each other. Isn't there a meeting? It's a pain, I'm ditching. You're an amazing class president, you know that? You aren't getting anything for praising me. Though the flow of our conversation is fluid as always, our tones are not nearly as lively. As eyes don't meet, the two of us awkwardly faced. Are you waiting for her here? She asked hesitantly. For who? Ryu. Nah, I'm going home first today. Oh. Q mutters and looks at the ground. Normally she would wait for her here or something along the lines. The awkward atmosphere continues to grow thicker. Well, see ya. Dude, she says, turns around and starts to walk. Let's start walking in the same direction. Why are you following me? I told you I'm going home. How else am I gonna get there? Q stays silent, and walks forward as if she's trying to run away from the situation. I start walking forward as well. Walking parallel with an awkward distance between us. There's not been any conversation. I can feel only the tense atmosphere that envelops us, seemingly choking at our usual banter connecting us together. I find myself being overly conscious of all this. Every time Q's breath pauses and my heart thumps. Q's breath pauses, my heart thumps. Thinking perhaps she would say something. I also thought about saying something myself, but I can't think of the right words. Before any words could pass through my throat, my mind has turned completely blank. Only a headache-like pulsation remains in my head. You're telling me you have a headache too. After this, the process repeats over and over. Hey. I said, hey. Well, what's up? How long are you gonna keep following me? What do you mean, how long? You're supposed to go that way, no? Before I knew it, we had arrived at the point where we part ways. Here we go different directions to get home. The two of us stop walking and fall into silence. The silence continued once again, just as I thought. You know, Q starts talking about yesterday. Deep inside my throat, something hot thumps. Don't take what Yuhei said seriously, okay? It's not like I think anything of you. I don't see you in any special light. It's just how I want to see things go well between you and Ryu. Other than that, there's nothing, okay? Why? Even that thing with Yuhei yesterday, I just thought would be best way to put the rumors to rest. I do regret it since, I guess I did something kind of mean to Yuhei. And so I don't want to think out too much about it. If If you do, then you'll get Ryu wearing too. More like, that'd be cruel to Ryu too. Why does Q... Look, being her boyfriend, you have to think about her, no? Making your girlfriend worry is the worst, don't you think? Always smile at moments like these. You shouldn't mind me one bit, okay? Holy cat. Looks so fragile as if it would fall apart the moment I touch it. It's an admirable yet painful. It's... 'cause I don't think anything of you, okay? Smile. Ugh. Clench my fist. Nails bite into my palm. With the pain I would have been moved. My heart would have been moved by this girl fighting all by herself before my eyes. However, still clenching my fist, I look at Q. Her face is a mirror image of Fujibayashi's. Whether I like it or not, I am reminded by Ryu. And it looks exactly the thought. It's exactly that thought that keeps my legs stopped in the same spot. Well, see ya. Smile stubbornly prevailing on her face. Q waves and turns around. Then slowly she walks. All I can do is stare as she leaves. Feels as if something had passed through my chest. Something warm yet cold and bitter. This isn't good. I murmur softly so no one can hear me. Although the words were soft enough to dissipate in the wind, they continue to ring louder and clearer within my heart. I can't stand it. I can't stand another day of this, please. I had a terrible night's sleep. God. I said as I hold my forehead due to the faint headache. What's going on with me? I remember recalling the dream I had just a moment ago. Q appeared in it for some reason I was hugging her. I wonder what that could mean. Fucking Tomoya. In the dream I rested my head on her shoulder without saying a thing and did nothing but hug her. Then next to us, Ryu kept looking at us. Oh dude, all tears oh my god. Tears slightly dripped on her face. Dispirited, I exhaled deeply. I slowly turned to look at this clock. This is the first time I'm late since I started dating Ryu. Oh my god, please. A familiar scene on the road to school. That's a scene I used to see all the time. For me, this used to be part of my daily routine. Even so, my steps are heavy. Probably because I felt a twinge of guilt toward Fujibayashi for being late. No, that isn't why. The source of my guilt is something else. It comes down to the dream I saw this morning. That's why my legs stop. If I keep going, then I'll arrive at school. When that happens, I'll have to go to the classroom. And Ryu is there. What kind of expression would I have on my face if I go there now? Wham! Dude, did we get run over? My shank is rammed hard by something. I'm in more shock than in pain. After one elegant revolution in the air, I land on the ground on my back. I also hit my head. The sky is beautiful. It's so blue, so wide. White clouds gently float from right to left. Hey, what the hell was that? I yell as I stand up. Oh, sorry I wasn't paying attention in front of me. Even though she just hit me, she looks rather unhappy. But why, you said you weren't paying attention, so what the hell would you do if it was a kid or some old grandpa or grandma? Don't worry, I made sure beforehand. Because you checked beforehand doesn't mean you can... Hey, if you checked, then stop for Christ's sakes. No way if I brake so suddenly, it'd wear the tires out. Which is more important, the tires. It took her minus 2 seconds to respond to my question. That hurts pretty bad. So, you're late and riding your bike to school again? I don't want to hear that from you when you're also late. Well, I'm just walking. Nice work then. Somehow I kind of get the feeling she's dodging the topic. Well, see ya. Fucking stop having these encounters with her. God, if there's nothing's gonna happen. Not affording me any attention, Q accelerates and speeds away from me. However, the bike seems to lack its usual punch. Keeps glancing back behind her as her bike wobbles. Crash. Hits a pole. Hey, Q. Dash over to Q had fallen to the ground along with her bike. Hey, Q, you okay? Q. Hit my knee. Can you stand? Yeah. Wait, never mind that. What about my bike? Don't worry about your bike. Worry about yourself first. I told you I'm fine. What about my bike? Oh, your bike. Glance to my side. Bike lays on the side amongst the debris that broke off during the crash. The back wheel powerlessly spins in a slow motion. The front is busted. Stands up as she lets out a scream. Ah. However, she immediately kneels down to hold her knee. You idiot, don't overdo it. But my bike. It's just the front that's damaged, the rest of it looks fine. But you weren't going that fast, it should be fine. Can you stand? At first, Q reaches her hand out to take my hand I'm holding out, but she seems to think better of it, pulls her hand back and stands up herself. But I put my outstretched hand, which no longer served a purpose, back in my pocket and walked toward the fallen bike. Okay, there we go. Lift the bike up. Thanks. How do you start the engine? Press the switch next to the handle on the right while you hold on the brake on the left. Like this. Flutter, flutter. It's not going. No way, it's broken. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Well, it started. Thank goodness, I haven't had it for a month yet. I'd feel so depressed if I totaled it. These things aren't cheap. That aside, how's your leg? Oh yeah, it's fine. I see. Yeah. Conversation comes to a halt. Oh my god. Having one wasn't enough, you wanted two? Amid the strange awkward aura, only the rhythmic boom of the bike engine can be heard. I cannot help but feel conscious of Q. I cannot look her in the face after what happened yesterday. Oh, behind her boyfriend, you don't have to think about it, making your girlfriend raise those words on your thing, you should mind me one bit, okay? You absolutely can. Cause I don't think anything of you, okay? Remind me of that painful smile I saw on her face yesterday. Tomoya. Thanks for lifting my bike up for me. Yeah. Well then, I'm going now. Yeah. Once Q gets on her bike, her shoulders droop as if she's hesitating about something. She fades away while she's looking back at me over her shoulder. Fucking don't crash again. Quickly going farther and farther away, Q's back feels rather distant, and has a hint of loneliness that I have never felt from her before. Fuck, dude. Okazaki, wake up. Whoa, you look terrible. Your forehead's red, You needn't praise me like that. Okazaki, you up? Yeah, probably. It's time for lunch. Let's hurry up and go to the store. Oh, yeah. Stand up and leave the classroom with Tsunohara. That reminds me, you don't need to be with Ryu-chan today. Nah, it's not like we planned to clatter. Okazaki-kun. Suddenly the classroom door slides open behind us, and Ryu stands there. Speak of the devil. Huh? Speak of the what? Oh, never mind. In any case, looking for Okazaki? Ah, yes, Okazaki-kun. Would you like to have lunch together? Glance at Tsunohara. Well, see you after lunch. As soon as he finishes, Tsunohara waves his hand and walks down the hallway. Suppose I can't take that to mean he's running away again like yesterday. Were you going to have lunch with him? Nah, not really. Let's head to the store. I need to get my bread. We don't have to today. What do you mean? I made a lunchbox. Uh-oh. Smile on her face, Fujibayashi brandishes a lunchbox wrapped in a napkin. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but I think those words sent shudders down my spine. At least it's nice that we get to see more of their relationship. Besides the whole drama of everything else, but at least this is sort of like an epilogue to that, the place that has now become her lunch spot. Fujibayashi sits down on the plastic sheet she brought along and wraps a napkin around the lunchbox. She did say without a doubt that she made it herself. Just a few weeks ago when Botan ate something out of Fujibayashi's lunchbox, he nearly crossed the sticks. I wonder what would happen if I eat all of this. Shit. Now well. Even so, it would mean to say so to her face. The lunchbox today's fine. Did you practice? Somewhat. Answers his bashful smile. Can't help but feel a sense of uncertainty from her use of words somewhat. I'm sure the lunchbox today will be fine. I hope you aren't going to tell me that's what your fortune said. If that's the case, I'm dead for sure. Cause Oni-chan helped me out. Uh-oh. Q did? But Wasn't she late today? Acted as if she helped me make the lunchbox. She went back to sleep. Is that so? Tried waking her up, but she wouldn't wake up. How do you know she was late, Okazaki-kun? I met her on the way here. I see. Q helped Fujiyashi make her lunchbox, huh? To mean she made it knowing I would eat it. But how did she feel as she was helping Fujiyashi? Okazaki-kun, go ahead. Yeah. Take off the lid and open the lunchbox. Though its contents are different, it does seem like the multi-layer lunchbox that Q made. Did you make all this? I couldn't do it properly all by myself, but you can say that. Answers bashfully. What's this? Lunchbox. Oh, that's the only thing Oni-chan made. I see. I did compliment her for the pearl color once. Could it be she remembered that? Can't be. It won't be like last time, so please don't worry and eat. Fujiyashi says and hands me a pair of chopsticks. Yeah, thanks. Oh boy. Ding dong. First bell rings and signals the end of lunch. Compared to what Q made, the lunch didn't taste that good, but it was still perfectly edible. Oh. I part with Fujiyashi in the hallway in order to take a detour to the restroom. I watch her bow lightly before she heads to the classroom, and quietly lets out a sigh. Next I head to the restroom. Oh, dude. Oh no, on my way there. Fuck. This again. I knew it. I knew as soon as we fucking separated from Ryu, we'd see her again. We bumped into each other. The two of us stop and look at each other. Strangely, however, our eyes do not meet. You two look pretty good during lunch. Talks to me without making eye contact. Were you watching? Well, you two stood out. There were a lot of people, other people eating lunch there. You two were the only couple who had laid out a picnic sheet there. I see. Well, yes, that does make us stand out. You two look like a great fit for each other. With a throb, my chest starts to hurt. Kyuki's quiet as well. For a while, the silence continues. I need to go. My next class is in a different classroom. See ya. Fuck. Can you stop with that? And without having looked over each other in the eye, once Q leaves. Tap tap. The sound of her shoes hitting the hallway floor comes closer and closer. As she's walked past me, the lunchbox. Q stops. The pork cutlet was good. Tap 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 tap. Gradually the footsteps grow farther and farther away. Q did not say a thing. Decided to let it aside. The final bell rings. For fuck's sake. I'm so done with this. I can't handle this anymore. I can't. Okazaki-kun. As the bell rings to signal the end of the day, Fujiyashi walks up to my desk. What is it? I think this might be the first time she come to my desk and on her own accord ever since we started going out. Everyone in the classroom is looking this way, dumbfounded. Class is already over today. Of course, it's a Saturday. It's afternoon, she's gonna ask me out. Oh no. Face grows redder and redder. Would you like to go shopping with me? Oh, dude, she says, her voice echoes out of the classroom. Whisper, whisper. Hey, what's going on? Isn't Okazaki going with somebody else for another class? You're going out with the class president's sister, no? How are you two timing? But the classmate around us burst into a whirlwind of whispers. It seemed all the whispering around about the rumor. Inside my heart, I feel kind of uneasy, wondering how Fujiyashi feels hearing all this. Ryu? Oh, you don't want to? Nah, that's not it. I feel as if everyone's glances are piercing through me. Though no one is openly staring right at us, we are the center of attention. I lower my tone and say, what's with you all of a sudden? Is something the matter? Oh, well, how should I say this? Consider the people looking this way, I say. Since you said all that in front of everybody else. Well, even though when I said that, even though what I said has left her bewildered, she keeps looking at me. It's because I don't think, it's anything that strange. I think this is normal since we're going out. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Hey, seriously? You mean he's actually two-timing? Actually, has he ever been going out with both of them? Who is he actually after? The admission in the class. Fuck. God, classroom is literally roaring. Does she even notice it? In an instant, my mind turns completely blank. My relationship with Ryu, which had only been a rumor up until now, has been unabashedly declared in public. What's more, it's Fujibayashi who did it. I'll be waiting at the school gate. Could I even get an answer? Ryu's already walking back to her seats. Right now, our classmates can be divided into two groups. One group has their eyes on me, while the other has their eyes asphyxiated to Ryu. And they all whisper so quietly that neither of us can hear. Hey Okazaki, what's with Ryu-chan? Yeah, I wonder what's up. I have no idea either. She's usually not an assertive girl. Exactly. Well, more like a sensation than a rumor now. Don't give me She's so public about it. Instead, they might be going out. No, they are going out. Yeah, I guess. What will you do? What will I do? Well, actually, I'm going out, so there isn't anything. That's not what I meant. I meant about Q. Dude, I don't think it'll take that long for the news to get to her. Yeah, I guess. So what will you do? That's $1 million question, Tsunohara. What will Tomoya do? Tomoya. I don't think he'll have much time to think about. Yeah, I guess. Dude, the bell rings. Now that rumor which seemed to have been filled with malicious stares has finally ended. School is finally over for the day. Fujibayashi is the first person to leave the classroom. I'm not the one who's watching her. She leaves about 80% of the classmates are too. And just as the door slides shut, all the glares turn to me instead. It's making me feel terribly uncomfortable. All eyes on me. Amid such an atmosphere, I take my bag and stand up. Look around the classroom. All the people who are staring at me look away in a fluster. I sigh and walk out the classroom. Fujibayashi she's not here anymore. Probably ran off. Still, I wonder just what is up with her. Not just today either. Been pretty proactive lately. She invited me to have lunch together and made a lunchbox herself. And just now she declared that we were going out in the classroom. And other things are what I expect from her. From the well-behaved Ryu. I can understand when Q was guiding her in secret, but I doubt that is what's going on right now. Having reached a conclusion, I put my shoes on and leave the school building. Then over at my destination, the school gate, Ryu is waiting. Up until now, she has almost timidly stared at the ground. But today... Okazaki-kun greets me with a cheerful smile. It's like she's a different person. Dumbfounded expression on their face. Students who are leaving are all looking at Fujibayashi and me. Not paying the glances in the slightest attention. Ryu walks up to me and wraps her arm around my... What the fuck? Who is this? Who is this? Wait, her arm? Feels the glare sharpen. Is it Ryu? Like, we don't even say our first names. Taking your time, you've been waiting. She says with a smile, her face is red. Who is this girl? This isn't the Ryu I know. Now let's go. Where are we going? There's something I want to buy, and I'd like that you come with me. Well, don't mind. Thank you very much. Ryu smiles, grabs my arm even tighter. It's touching. What is? Your breath. Yeah, On hearing what I said, her face immediately flushes deep red. For a moment, she lets go of my arm. However, she quickly grabs my arm again. And I can feel a soft sensation over her breast pressing against mine. Ryu? Tears building up in her eyes, her face flushing red to me. I think, since we're going out, who is this? Who is this? What the fuck? That's quite an amazing thing she just said. And so, let's go. Who is this? I really do wonder where we're going. Around us, people continue to give us strange looks. Ryu continues to drag me along even as slightly insolent thoughts run through my mind. Hello? Is this the same Ryu I'm talking with? Q did mention this before, but she really is surprisingly blessed. Oh my god. With Fujibayashi, I mean, they probably have the same body, right? Same body type. Maybe. Fujibayashi arms still clinging tightly to mine, we walk down the familiar road. In the meantime, we should be about class, about home, about what happened in the past, about now, and about where we will go from here. Hey, Ryu. Yes? What's with you today? Eh? What do you mean? You're acting kinda different than usual. Is that so? How should I say this? Well, maybe rude to say, but you don't usually talk like that. And back at the classroom, what you said in front of everyone. Was it a bother? Nah, that's not what I meant, it's just... I thought you changed so suddenly. Upon hearing that, Fujibayashi puts her finger on her mouth and she's thinking something. Okazaki-kun, do you hate me for being like this? Not at all, it's just... I'd be happy if you could think that I'm, have a bold side to me too. Bold side to you, eh? Kinda makes you almost like you. As I said the name out, my face grows pale. You said it. You said the name. I immediately began to regret saying her name as I feel something beating in the back of my throat. Why would I even bring up Q here? She's the one person I shouldn't be comparing her with. Acting calm, I look beside me. You're right, it does make me a little like Oni-chan. Ryu smiles, forcing my glance to a halt. She didn't mind that. Okazaki-kun, you told me before that I try to look at things in a more positive light, and that I would be more like Oni-chan if I did. Yeah. So that's why I'm giving it a try. I'm trying to think just a little positively, and be bolder. How is it? Dude. Ryu is smiling, and in itself isn't anything bad. She's grown so much, but I wonder what this murky feeling inside me. In front of me, smiling girlfriend is... Ryu is overlapping with Q. Something runs down through my spine. I shudder, and an uneasy feeling sinks into my body. It's weird because they're twins too, so they look alike. You can tell. Okazaki-kun this way, yeah. Ryu has brought me to a corner of the shopping district. It's accessory shop that we went to on our date. The one with Q tagged along. She's gonna buy the pendant that you didn't buy. You know, since you bought the wrong one, Tomoya. Do you still have any of the Tandanite pendant that was displayed here? In that case, over here in the display case in the back. May I take a look at it? Yeah, in just a moment. Smile, the store clerk walks to the display in the back of the store. Dude, what if the clerk blows it for us? What if she just fucking yells like, oh, hey, weren't you that guy that came in earlier before? They saw the pen. Fujiwara turns to face me and says with a smile, I've been hesitating over whether I should buy it or not. I bought a pendant here. I bought the purple one. Is the one that she actually wanted? Thank God I didn't hand that to her. Isn't it great that... Yes. Fujiwara happily nods. I guess I should pay for it. Having come here with her, it would make me feel somewhat ashamed that all I do is watch. Because being so generous isn't always a good thing. Thank you for waiting. Will this be okay? Having returned from the rear of the shop, the clerk is holding the pendant with a cloth. Just by looking at it, Fujibayashi's eyes start to glitter. Ah, yes, this is it. 3,800 yen. Okay? Smile, the clerk looks at me. Yes, please. Yeah, we'll take it. Yes, understood. I will have it wrapped right away. Clerk smiles at me, returns it. She knows. Okazaki-kun, what's up? Well, about the pendant. Since we've come here together, it's going to make me look bad if I just watch, no? Scratch my head as I look away toward the back of the store. The store clerk frisking away from us is skillfully wrapping the pendants. Soon after, the clerk's back. Thank you for waiting. Your total is 39.90 yen, including tax. Okay. Taking out my wallet, Ryu starts looking at me timidly. What's wrong? Is this really okay? It'd be perfectly shameful if I didn't do anything. I say as I hand the store clerk my money. 4,000 yen. In exchange for the bill, she handed me a bag with this pendant inside. The clerk goes into the back again to get my change. Here. I hand Fujibayashi the bag as is. Thank you very much. No doubt, her face deeply red. Ryu takes the pendant. I look at the package happily. Honestly, this is a complicated feeling. Is what I have done really the right thing? I'm only doing this because my feelings are wavering. I'll treasure the pendant. Yeah, her smile feels a little heavy on my heart. Thank you for waiting. Thanks. Also, silver cloth is included. Chain starts to lose its luster. You can also use it to polish the chain, make it shine. Thank you. Happily smile, Fujibayashi takes this tiny paper from the store clerk. She's smiling. Ryu is smiling. She's looking at me with a smile. There shouldn't be anything wrong with this. Nothing wrong at all. And yet, everything is wrong. I wonder why. Something just feels off. Every time I look at her smile, a sense of guilt builds up inside me. Oh, please.